address of my article's address, impact of expert system and the big data analytic capabilities on decision making in private higher education sector in Egypt. Our main points in the presentation, first of all, introduction about the core of our article, then conceptual framework and research samples and methods, results and discussion, also conclusion, at last recommendation. The study examined expert system and analytical big data in the context of decision making and education. Expert system function like human expert assisting in decision-making processes by providing valuable insights and recommendation. Also, big data analytics face challenges in handling large data sets to extract meaningful insights. Expert systems have a potential in education, fostering system-based thinking and enhancing decision-making within educational setting. Big data has a potential to transform decision-making in higher education despite its inherent characteristics and challenges. Our research objective aims to improve the use of expert systems and big data analytics in Egypt's private higher education sector, proposing frameworks to enhance decision-making. Study structure. The study structure includes theoretical background, hypothesis testing, research methods, empirical findings, and the implication for future research in this area. This is our conceptual framework, consists of independent variable and our dependent variable. The independent variable expert system, which consists of inputs, processing, outputs, feedback. Also, big data analytic capabilities, which consist of data-driven cultures, organizational learning, technical skills, management skills, database infrastructures, and the dependent variable, it's decision making. The research sample, the researcher used the sample, random sample, because it's made to requirement. It had to present or absent as a community framework, and it had to be uniform among the research community members with respect to the attributes under investigation. And this is like the previous research, the same way we use it in the previous research when we choose the sample, as my dear doctor asked me in the first research. 3 draw the redistribution of the questionnaires list were made in order to attain a certain level of randomness. A total of 425 lists of questionnaires were collected. After 40 invalid lists were removed from the analysis, there remained 385 valid lists for statistical analysis, which had a response rate of 90.6% at 95% confidence level and 5% standard error. Our method, we measures of the study variables were tested for validity using conformity factor analysis and variance and correlation analysis to evaluate measures of variables' discriminatory validity. In addition to testing the reliability of study skills using Cronbach alpha and composite reliability, the study hypotheses were also tested using the BAS analysis methods. It is a type of statistical analysis known as multiple regression that looks at the relationship between 2 or more independent variables and dependent variables to assess causal models. This approach allows for the estimation of the magnitude and significance of causal relationship between variables. Construct validity and hypothesis testing. The discriminant validity was tested using the square roots of average variance extracted, and the results shown in table 4 in our research indicate that the AVE square roots value and are acceptable. This suggests that the construct validity of the research is established. Table 5 presents in our research findings that support the study hypothesis. It confirms that expert system and analytical big data analytics have a positive and significant impact on decision-making process. Rule of expert systems and big data analytics. The research finding indicates that expert system and analytical big data can serve as a valuable expert advisors for management tasks and issues. However, they are not meant to completely replace human experts in problem-solving tasks, but rather assist decision makers. Application of artificial intelligence. A study highlights that two profitable applications of artificial intelligence are in analytical big data and expert system. Expert systems are particularly advised for scenarios involving qualitative reasoning, repetitive decisions, and structured problem domains. They can be applied across various functional categories, such as interpretation, diagnosis, prediction, design, planning, monitoring, and control. Impact on managerial decision-making. Managerial decision-making, being complex and continuous, can be benefit significantly from expert system and big data analytics. These technologies have the potential to automate and modernize processes in higher education institutions, also enhancing decision-making, also professional guidance, consultations, and problem solving. Practical and implication of our research. The research suggests that to fully leverage expert system and analytical big data capabilities in decision-making, organization needs to ensure higher than average levels of indicators, administrative choices, and organizational support. This implies a need for ongoing improvement and promotion these technologies within the work environment. Users of expert system perceive them as time savers rather than threats, indicating positive attitudes toward their adoption and utilization in decision-making process. Rule of feedback and connectivity. While feedback alone doesn't impact decision significantly, inputs, processes, and outputs positively correlate with the quality of administrative decision. The study demonstrates the expert system decision-making processes profit from current expert systems and analytical big data capabilities, also emphasizing the importance of integrating these technologies with decision-making tasks in the educational domain. Our conclusion from our research, complementary role of artificial intelligence technology. Our study highlights how expert system and analytical big data complement human decision makers by excelling in specific tasks like diagnosis, planning, interpretation, particularly in scenario involving repetitive decision and structure problem domains. Also, from our conclusion, there is enhancement of managerial decision making. Automations and modernization of expert system can significantly enhance managerial decision making process, which are increasingly impacted by globalization and technological advancement, especially with higher education and institution. Also organization support. We have required also organization support, sorry. Sorry. Do you hear me?
Yes, doctor. It's showing.
Yes, Dr. Rania, please go ahead.
Go ahead. Maintenance, you mean? It's showing there.
Okay. I don't hear you. Do you hear me?
Yes, we can hear you, Dr. Rania. Are you not hearing us? Latifa, تسمعيني?
Okay, now I am hearing you. No, I am hearing you. Organization support and maintenance with expert system and big data analytics require strong organizational support and continuous maintenance. Technologies. Organizational factors play a circular role in optimizing decision quality. Also, from our conclusions, integrated approach for improved decision quality. The positive relationship between expert systems and analytical big data capabilities and decision quality underscores the importance of integrated approaches, ongoing efforts to incorporate artificial intelligence technologies into decision-making processes are essential to realize their potential benefits in educational setting and beyond. I want to be sure that you are hearing me.
Yes, doctor, we can hear you, but please.
Yes, doctor, we can hear
I have troubling in internet.
No, it's okay.
Okay.
That's fine, doctor. You can go ahead.
Lastly, our recommendation, there is number one, priority specialized knowledge over the preset protocols. Effective problem solving require prioritizing specialized knowledge over preset protocols. Also, improvements to expert systems knowledge bases are essential for enhancing problem solving capabilities rather than focusing solely on procedural reprogramming. Also, the next recommendation, assessment of decision-making experience. Employers should assess candidates based on their decision-making experience, while candidates needs to understand organizational decision-making process to contribute effectively. Third one, integration of artificial intelligence technologies for consistent decision-making. We find that integrating expert system, analytical big data capabilities, and ES expert system dimension is circular for enhancing managerial decision-making consistency and effectiveness. Also, there is a very there is importance of feedback and organizational factor. As we find in our research, and we recommend that despite its limited influence, giving more weight to feedback can improve expert system effectiveness. Organizational factors such as leadership commitment, also adequate funding, also technical support, and conceive work environment are critical for maximizing the impact of expert system and analytical big data capabilities on administrative decision. Thank you for listening. I hope that I don't speak too much.